Hello again, and welcome back to another show and tell. This will be, by the way, my name is Peter. This will be my fourth and last show and tell about the Swiss brand named Mondaine. And I've chosen to review, or not review, but to have a look at four quite different watches in one movie, in one show and tell. Because they're different, but they're not that different, and you know, it's also good to see things, see them next to each other. So first of all, I would like to say that for those of you who don't know what Mondaine is, Mondaine is the official Swiss railway watch. Back in 1944, there was a Swiss engineer who designed the watch that would come to represent Swiss railway watches all around Switzerland, and one can see them hanging in all the train stations, and they look like this, just without the strap. And so that was in 1944. The guy was called Hans Hilgfinker, and so he designed the watches that now hang around the different train stations. And so in 1986, the newly founded Mondaine Watch Company bought the rights and the blueprint of this watch, and started making them in small wristwatches, a wristwatch collection, and that's pretty cool. So, if we look at this one first, this is probably my favorite watch in the collection. It's just simply a classical Mondaine railway watch. I've reviewed. They have stop to go, and they have chronographs, and they have many different. But this one's a classic Mondaine watch, and it's in my book very good looking, and it's working. It's just because it hasn't got any battery, and I took the battery out. And I just think it's aesthetically pleasing, and the size is right for me. Not too small, not too large, just right. And if you think that it's too large, there's a smaller version of it here. This is one of those sizes that could go, both ways, man, female, could wear it. Again, I love the design. It's very true to its nature. Personally, I'm not so keen on the red strap, but I mean, that's just, anybody could change that. Very nice little watch. Let's see if I can focus. I'd like to see what it says there. Yeah, mechanical Swiss, not mechanical rubbish. Official Swiss railway watch. That's what it says. Official Swiss railway watch. So, and then the last in the line is most definitely a woman's watch, a girl's watch. And it's cute. What else can you say? If you like the design of the larger watch, it's just a downsized version of that. And then very nice, very cute indeed. Whoops, that's the price in Danish. I mean, these watches aren't very expensive, and the thing is, you're getting a lot of watch for the money. I mean, it's Swiss made, and quality through and through. Swiss made movements, and sapphire crystal glass on most of them. So, I mean, it's a win-win situation if you buy these watches. Last but not least, personal favorite of mine, one of my personal favorite, is a pocket watch. Now, Mondaine wouldn't be a railway watch company if they didn't make pocket watches, would they? I mean, that's just that's alpha and omega for a watch company that has this heritage. And it's cool. It's nice. It's awesome. It's I like this. I could very easily buy this. Because young people nowadays tend to. Now I might ramble on now like an old man. I apologize if I'm hurt somebody's feelings, but I've seen and heard a lot of young men saying, I want a pocket watch, and then they go buy some horrid Chinese contraption that looks, like it's been speckled with diamonds and gold, and it weighs nothing, and it's just terrible, horrid. And because the young people they somehow recognise that pocket watches are stylish, but then they fail to understand that to have a stylish pocket watch, you have to pay a little bit. You can get some pretty cool pocket watches, vintage pocket watches, for not a lot of money. And if somebody out there might be thinking about buying a pocket watch like I've just described, don't do it. They look crap, and anybody who knows anything about watches will see with half an eye closed that your pocket watch is crap. So so what I'm saying is, if you want a pocket watch, then buy a proper pocket watch, or buy a vintage pocket watch from a good and established company. And this is a good pocket watch if you want to buy new. There are lots of other companies that make good pocket watches, but stay away from pocket watches with fake gold and fake diamonds and skulls and all that kind of dragons and shit on. It's just not no go. So anyway, that's my personal opinion. So this is also and 1,700 Danish kroners is a good price for this. And as far as I know, this is also the pocket watches that are used by the Swiss railway personnel. And it comes with a nice little chain, and in a little protective leather case. So these are the last things that I wanted to show you guys from Mondaine. And again, I've borrowed these from my good friend Raya, and he is the owner of Urmans Werksted. Sounds funny for all you non-Danish people, but in Danish it just means the workplace of the watchmaker. And he has these watches, and if you want to buy them, go there or contact him on Facebook. With those words, I'll say thanks very much for listening to me and having a look at Mondaine with me. If you like what I do and the way I do it, please feel free to like and subscribe. And also, I would love if you would join my Facebook group. It's called Peter's Watch Show and Tell Facebook group, and contact me there with your thoughts about my show and tells. Thanks very much, guys, and bye bye.